What's up, y'all? Welcome to another Monday night of some pauper. Tonight we're going to be playing a different kind of pauper. We're going to be playing start with two lands, two basic lands, whichever ones you wanted to grab, and then two random cards. So you have four cards in total. It's going to be a fun game. We played this the other day in Casual Commander, and it was a riot to see what happens. I am joined with Josh Rebel. Uh, and then I'm joined with Spectacles in Blue, and then Scooby Drew. How y'all doing tonight?
Fantastic.
All right.
Excited for my.
Sorry.
I'm just excited for my Pauper debut. I've had this deck put together for a little bit and just haven't had a chance to play it yet.
I know. I was super excited. Well, first off, I didn't realize who you were on Discord because it doesn't say Josh. And I was like, who is this? And I was like, what is your Twitter? And then I was like, oh, sorry, bud.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
I'm the less pretty half of Rebel Gaming.
don't say that. You guys are equally beautiful.
I mean, I thought you were gonna say the less beautiful Rebel on Twitter. I was like, well, Rebel, yeah, it's hard to compete.
Yeah, no, that's true.
That's fair.
She is quite a lovely gal.
Yes.
So, for y'all that are playing, tonight, the whole month of June, what's going to happen is we're going to play for a battle tag. So whoever wins will get my custom battle tag. They will be in tomorrow, but they will look like this, and they'll look red. These are actually Chris from One More Games. Mine are red and have my logo on the back. These are Chris's, so they have One More Game logo on the back. But whoever wins tonight will receive my personal battle tag in the mail. If you guys want to get your own battle tags, you can go to mtgbattletags.com and get the alphas. Anybody can buy the black ones with the alpha project on the back, how to use them. When they come, they will come with a thank you card, and the rules will be on the back. They come with a 4-inch chain and then a 30-inch chain as well. So you can either wear them or put them on a backpack. Yeah, I'm super excited to see mine. Like Chris's came in, and I was wicked jealous. I'm like, we ordered them at the same time. So, let's randomize this. First, I'm going to blink my camera because it doesn't know how to focus. And then randomize this 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So, Josh, why don't you...
Right again.
Hey.
Right. So, Josh, why don't you take your first turn and tell us who you're playing? And
All right.
we're popping your cherry tonight with some pauper.
Popping my Pauper cherry.
Mm-hmm.
Popping.
Pauper.
All
right.
We're all Chris tonight. Popping.
All right. I'm going to draw. I'm going to start with this forest, and I'm actually going to go ahead and cast my commander on turn 1. It's Ravenous Squirrel. It's a Golgari hybrid for a 1/1 squirrel. And whenever I sacrifice an artifact or a creature, it gets a 1/1 counter. And then I can pay 1 black-green, stack an artifact or creature, gain a life draw card. So it's got life gain, card draw, and a little bit of maybe Voltronish. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. Feel to it, and that's it for me.
Alrighty. I am playing Yuri, Master of Revenue. It's going to be me sacrificing a lot of stuff, putting 1/1 counters on Yuri, and trying to kill people out. So we'll see what happens. I will draw for my first turn. I will play a mountain, and then I will tap the mountain and play a Conjurer's Bubble. If I tap sack it, I put up to 1 creature from my graveyard onto the bottom of my library and draw a card. And I will pass the turn after that.
I will draw. Tonight I'm playing. This is the return of a modified version of my pauper deck. We have Voltron at home. This is 10th District Legionnaire. Cast spells to target it to put 1/1 counters on it. We all made 1/1 counter decks, I guess, except for Scooby. But
I mean, I can swap out to Kadira real quick for.
too late.
I
Alright.
didn't understand the assignment.
None of us did. None of us did. Gonna tap in one mountain for the Goblin Grappler. A 1/1 with Provoke and pass the turn.
Alrighty. I am playing Army of the Dead Tide because I was a last second reliever and just grabbed the closest thing I had when I was getting set up. So that's pretty much it for me. So I guess I could swap over to tokens later on if you count clones. Alright, I'm gonna draw for turn, go island, and pass after that.
Okie dokie. Untap and draw. And we'll play a swamp. And I guess we're gonna go ahead and move to combat and Shine. We're gonna come at you. We're gonna hit the host for 1.
I will take the one gladly.
All right. And then second main phase. I'm gonna tap for 2 and cast a Gataxian Infiltrator. 2/1. Whenever I sack another permanent, I can put a 1/1 counter on it. And I'll pass the turn.
Yep.
Look at that sweet synergy.
I will untap upkeep draw. I will play a swamp. And then I will pay 2 for the Pendulum of Patterns. When it ETBs, I gain 3 life. If I pay 5 cards, sacrifice it, I get to draw a card. So I'll gain a 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I will pass the turn.
Sure. Tap and draw. Alright.
I don't know who this Josh is, but he's the problem.
That's all you need to calm down.
I was just reading that. Diatal's like, Josh is the problem. He's the problem.
Yeah, Diatal is one of my mods on my stream, and yeah, he's always telling everybody that I'm the threat.
So
Are you?
Josh may be the threat,
Typically, yeah.
but with the incentive on, I think we all just agree to gang up on the host so he can plug, the battle tags. Then we're guaranteed to one of us walk away with one of them.
Yeah. I mean, you always can do that.
I feel like violence is always the option. Anyway, I put a planes for turn. I'm going to tap down 2 for Benelish Trapper, or as I like to call it, Benelish Tapper, because I can pay a white and tap a target creature with it.
Nice.
And Eric, if we're gonna gang up on Eric, it's always funny. Plus he's gone over the life total, so I'm gonna swing Eric for 1.
I will take it. And my wife just said, I will send you to Jesus. Yep, that is right, dear.
If I take off the glasses and the bandana, yeah, I'm pretty much there, yeah.
Right.
Right now I just look like Glenn Cornick from, like, the first Jethro Tull iteration. Pass the turn.
Alright. Draw for turn. We'll go Big Swamp and then Blue-Black Floating Dream Zebra. And that will pass after that.
Floating Dream Zebra.
Floating Dream Zebras.
That is... I love that. Alrighty. Untap and draw. Let's play another forest.
What button do you need, Diatal? I can put it in.
Okay, so funny story with the button. We have channel point redemptions on our stream, and Alexis and I have had this running joke for I don't even know how long, where I call her a hoe-ass problem, and she calls me a bitch.
Yes, because I've made her do that before.
Yes. So that's what Diatal's talking about. So Alexis calls Josh a bitch. Yeah, she's yelling at me from across the room. Okay. So let's go ahead and tap a black for a nested shambler. It's a 1/1. When it dies, I create X tapped 1/1 green squirrel tokens, where X is its power.
Mhm.
And I believe I'm just going to pass the turn there.
Alrighty. I will untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Cinder Barons, comes in tapped. I can tap it for a forest or a mountain. Yeah, let's do it. I will tap 2 and bring out Yuri. And Dan, I will pass the turn.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Putting down a plane for turn. I'm gonna bring in my commander, the 10th District Legionnaire. It has the haste, all of the haste. Let's see. Let's see, Joshua Hills Board State. So you have
Got a bunch of little guys. A 1/1, a 2/1, and a 1/1.
1/1, a 2/1, and a 1. Okay.
I just have a 1/2 zebra.
Zubera, I believe, but yeah, zebra.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us do this. We're going to tap 1 to tap the tapper to tap your Zubera and swing at you for 2.
Taking that too.
Yep. Never trust the blue player, everybody. Never, never trust the blue player.
That's fair.
I think with that I will pass.
Alrighty. Untap. Draw. Okay. We'll go 2 and play Charcoal Diamond, and then pass after that.
That. And draw. I'm going to tap 2 for a Moss Diamond. And yeah, I don't have any good attacks, so I'm just going to pass.
The old-fashioned man.
Mm-hmm.
We'll untap, upkeep, draw. I will pay 1 and play the Panic Spell Bomb. Sacrifice, tap, sack, Panic Spell Bomb. Target creature can't block this turn. When I put it into my graveyard from the battlefield, I may pay 1 mountain, and if I do, draw a card. So, I'm going to say Spectacles, your Goblin Grappler cannot block this turn.
Perfectly acceptable.
I will sack that. Yuri will get a counter. And I will pay the 1 mountain to draw a card. Even better. Okay. I will then sack the Conjuring Bubble to put the Panic Spell Bomb on the bottom of my library. and then draw a card. So that's 2 counters on him. And then I will go to combat. And I will swing Yuri at you, Spectacles. He's a 3/3 right now.
3/3, and that would be commander as well.
Yep.
Alright, we go to war.
I will go to second main because I didn't play a land for turn. I'm going to play a swamp.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to tap that swamp and play Divine Glee. Enchanted creature. When creature is enchanted, it has +2/+1 until the end of turn. I mean, wow, geez, no. It's got +2/+1 and has, if I pay a red, it gains trample to the end of turn. Reading cards is hard, folks.
I liked the first version of that.
And then
With you.
I will just pass.
Sure. As I said, we go to war. Untap mana, Shine?
1.
One. Okay. Good to know. Put down Sparring Construct. When it dies, something gets a 1/1 counter. This is the first time I've ever played this deck where I've gotten many of the creatures. There are not too many creatures in this deck, and I've not gotten an instant or a sorcery yet. So I guess that's the nature of our little game here. But with that in mind, yeah, we will swing at Eric for 3 now. 2 of which are commander.
I will take the 3 and the 2 commander.
Oh, that reminds me, COB, that was 2 commander when I hit you last turn.
Oh,
by the way.
commander. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, no, just I forgot to mention himself.
Okay.
I think I will hold for second main actions for now. So that's fine. And pass the turn.
Alrighty. Draw for turn. Hit that big swamp and we will go ahead and pass.
Okey-dokey. Untap and draw. Okay. I'm gonna tap 2 and play a Dusk Shell Crawler. When it enters it's an 0/3. When it enters the battlefield, I put a 1/1 counter on a target creature. Each creature I control with a 1/1 counter on it has trample. We're gonna put that counter on Nested Shambler. And let's see. Yeah, we'll send the Squirrel at Eric and the Shambler at Scooby. Shambler is now a 2/2.
I will go ahead and block with the Zubra.
Okay.
Your squirrel's still a 1/1, right?
Yes, Squirrel is a 1/1.
I will take the 1.
And then draw and go into the graveyard.
And that's gonna be my turn. I'll pass.
What did you call the creature there, Scooby?
A Zubra?
Okay. That's very, very close to a word you do not want to say in Arabic.
That's why I say zebra usually.
Yeah. Just letting you know. I won't
Yep.
tell you what it means. But as an Arab human being, don't be very careful.
That's I've been warned once already. That's why I usually say zebra.
Oh, so you do know what it means. Okay.
Yeah, I just figured just for the one instance, I would just be like,
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to pay 2 for an armor, whatever sphere. I'm going to pay the 2, sack it, look for 2 basic lands, reveal them, put them into my hand, and then shuffle. He's going to go up a counter. And then I will pass turn after that.
Well done.
Schwamp.
Eric says, I'm tired of getting hit.
Yep. Basically.
Draw. All right. What's Jerry at?
4, 5, 6. He's a 6/5.
Oh, lovely. Even. Okay. We're going to see. The thing is, Josh's board is also scary, but because you have a 0/3, and then Gixian is a 2/1.
2-1, correct.
2/1. Okay. And that's a sack engine or a die engine? To be clear?
It's whenever I sack another permanent,
I see. Okay.
it gets a count.
But you don't have enough mana to do the sack ability on the commander right now, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it costs 3 to do that.
Alright. So then what I will do is I will swing 10th District over to Josh, as well as the Grappler, and the Grappler is going to provoke the 0/3.
And what does that do?
So provoke means you have to block. I choose a creature that has to block it.
Oh, okay, cool. Yep. Alright, yep. I'll just declare the 1 block.
Alright. So then, no other blocks. So then, before damage resolves, I'm going to play Coming in Hot on 10th District, which gives it 1/0 till end of turn, first strike, and also, because I'm targeting it with a spell, it gains a 1/1 counter as well.
Mm-hmm.
So this is actually 4 commander damage at you.
Yep.
And I
Take
get a
it 4.
And I'm going to leave that where it is. And with that, I will pass.
Draw for turn. Island, and then... No, Scooby. No, do it smart. Island, Swamp, and the Diamond, and we'll play Coma's Faithful. When it dies, each player mills 3 cards as lifelink, so 3/1. And after that, I will go ahead and pass.
Alright. Tap. And draw. Sad thing is, my deck has decided to not give me any lands.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I'm gonna have to pay 3. I'm gonna sack the Nested Shambler. To give a counter here. To give a counter to the squirrel. I'll make 2 tapped squirrels. Gain a life and draw a card. Still not a land. Let's see. Yep, I'm just gonna have to pass the turn.
Alrighty. Untap, upkeep, draw. play a mountain. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna tap 5. Sack the patterns, draw a card, put a counter on Yuri, and pass the turn.
How about we draw? Alright. Let's do this. I'm going to. Alright. The problem is, I was going to say threat assessment, but I think I'm the threat. To be fair. There's your quote for tweets. So I don't know who would be less mean to go after at this stage in the game, because Eric has one big Voltron-y thing. Josh has a 2-card sort of back and forth thing.
After the two things you just said, really feels like the Ralph from The Sims. Like, I'm in danger.
Yeah,
We have that soundbite too.
you are. I'm gonna cast Pacifism on your commander, so it can't attack or block. You can still use its sack engine ability, but you won't be able to swing with it.
Oh, on 9.
Yeah, so that's no attacking nor blocking. You probably just flip it over or something, like upside down. Yeah. Like I said, you still get the ability, but not swinging or blocking.
Yep.
As for... What haven't I hit in a while? That leaves Eric and Scooby. I think I will pay 1 to tap down Yuri and swing with my commander for 3 at you, Eric.
Are you sure about that?
You're tapped out, so quite so.
How am I tapped out? My commander's still.
I say I pay the tapper to tap him.
Oh. Ew, I thought that was at Josh.
No, that was at you.
So
tap down Yuri.
Yeah, no, he pacifism Josh.
pacifism, Josh. Oh, okay. All right, so I'll take the 3 and the 3 commander.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm at 5 commander, 24 life.
Yes. I think I will pass with that.
Untap. Draw. We'll go Guildgate. I feel like I need to be somewhat interactive with this duel since I've just been kind of dirtling along, so why not? 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Gary for 3. With devotion of 3.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You want to read that one out for the audience? Because
Yeah.
it's not loading it.
Sure. When Great Merchant of Basketball enters the battlefield, each opponent loses X life, where X is your devotion on black. You gain life equal to the life lost this way. Gary has 2 black pips, and my Coma's Faithful has 1 black pip. So everyone's losing 3, and I'm gaining 9.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, that's how that works.
Yep.
I feel less like the threat now, at least.
I just wanted to be involved. I've kind of just been here existing on the table.
That's kind of how EDH can work, much to the chagrin of the non-EDH tweeters out there.
Yeah.
I'm doing my part, being interactive.
I'll be interactive. I just want to feel like I did something. That's
Mhm.
all.
You're doing plenty. You took the threat off of me for a second.
And then I will pass turn after that.
All right. Tap and draw. That's not it either. Hmm. What does that? Jeez, that feels bad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make my commander sack one of these squirrels. We put a counter here. Put a counter there. We're gonna draw a card and gain a life. And we're gonna draw top land. I think there are 35 lands in here. And yeah, unfortunately that is all I can do. I'm gonna pass.
Alrighty, I will untap. Does Yuri untap? Or is it your next turn?
Yuri is it's no, it's just tap target creatures.
Okay.
It's,
Just double checking.
no, you're good.
Alright, I'll untap, upkeep, draw. Play a mountain. Alright, let's do it this way. I will pay 2 to use Russia Vitali, giving Yuri +1/+0, and he gains lifelink and indestructible to the end of turn. Then I will pay 1 to give him trample as well. And then I will go to combat, and I'm going to swing at you, Drew. So he is a 5, 6, 7, 8. He is an 8, 6 with lifelink, trample, indestructible.
Alright, I will go ahead and block with my faithful, so I will take 7 lifelink of 3 myself, so I'll take 8 commander damage. Life total shows 4, and then we all mill 3.
Yep.
Alright.
Some good ones.
Ooh, no, wrong way.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 commander damage.
Land, never winter dryad.
Oh, hate to see that.
Oof.
Yeah.
I just want to say we had a 8 power toughness lifelink, and it wasn't the green player.
Yep.
Storefront, Archaeomancer, and Infectious Inquiry.
Swamp, mountain.
For me, it was Satyr Hoplite, Artful Maneuver, and Pathminder Initiate.
And I will ship the turn after that.
Sheesh.
How big was
Alright.
your Yuri shine? Just want to make sure I got my damage right.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8.
Okay.
What's the power toughness of your god there, Scooby?
2-4.
2-4. Golly gee willikers. Alright. Eric, how much commander damage have I given you actually?
I'm at 5.
From me? Okay. I think I've given Josh. I know I gave Josh 4, and I think I wrote down
4.
2 for Scooby.
Yep, I got 2.
Okay. So at that point, yeah,
I mean, Scooby's turn again, right?
it's Scooby's turn next. Yeah, but I'm like gonna go ahead. I'm gonna swing the provoke creature to provoke the god and my commander at Scooby. So you can only block the goblin.
Well, I guess I will do that.
Yeah. Any other things before damage? Because I have an action before damage resolves.
No, I got nothing.
All right, so I'm gonna play
I-
adamant. Yeah, I'm gonna play adamant will. I don't know. You could have no cost something or other.
Sure.
Those exist in pauper, right?
I could have days. You're right.
Yeah. All right. So I'm casting adamant will on the commander. So it's actually going to get another 1/1 counter, give me another scry, which I will get there in a second. But it also gets 2/2, so it's actually going to be 6 total damage, commander, at you.
6 total damage puts me at 8 commander damage from you.
And I'm going to scry and keep that right there. And yeah, pass the turn. I like this. No one's really clearly the threat, but no one's clearly happy with anyone else either. It's a very rare commander game. But yeah, on to you.
Draw my card. Island. I guess we'll play a roomie.
Look at that. Look at that beautiful.
Look at that. Look at that. A roomie diorama right there.
Yep.
And then we'll go ahead and pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. It's a land.
Ooh,
We got
I'm
there.
in danger now.
Okay. So,
Oh, this should be
think
dead.
we play one of the haymakers in the deck. 5 mana for Spore Mound. It's
Nice.
a 3/3 with landfall. Whenever a land ETBs, I make a 1/1 sapperling.
Well, by now you should have lands to draw into, right?
I hope so. But other than that, I don't think I have any decent attack. Well, guess we do have a 4/3.
Davey, thank you for the raid.
Oh, that's a raid.
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
Oh, lots of cool people in here.
Bobby, thanks
Oh,
for the
wow.
follow.
Okay. Oh, Geek Beardley's here. Bobby
Geek's
Christine's
here,
here.
What's up,
here.
Geek?
Baby's here. Bobby Christine sent a dancing pig. That's cool. On
Yeah.
someone's skull.
Shine, time to do a big plug.
Hero.
Right?
Buy Eric's headbands.
No, what I want these big creators, especially like somebody like Bobby Christine or Davey, you guys need to get on the battle tags. Play your fans, play your friends for battle tags, and let's see who can collect them all. These are the OG battle tags right here. Anybody can buy these. They're on the website, so mtgbattletags.com. I'll put the link in the description. These are anybody can purchase these. What I want to start doing is creators. So mine are coming in tomorrow, but Chris has got here today. So this is Chris's from One More Game. So they have his logo on the back. So for instance, all of June, if you come on my channel and you play, if you win the game, you get my personal battle tag with my logo on the back. Other than that, we're playing some pauper tonight. We are playing 4 cards in hand. You started with 2 basic lands and then 2 random cards. So I like to change things up and be weird.
Should we go around the
No.
table explain what we're saying now for turns again?
Yeah, right.
Let's see. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna leave things back as a blocker. Thanks.
I'm just talking right now for Bob and Christine. That way, make sure my audio's okay. Since I was letting Shine do all this plugging for that
Yeah.
raid.
Oh,
Everybody's
yeah, it says all guest audio volumes up.
yep. Everybody's audio's bumped.
Nice. Now you guys get to actually hear me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for you. Alright.
Alrighty. So my turn, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. I will untap, upkeep, draw. Can I get another creature, please? No.
No.
No. No.
This is your format. You made this nightmare for yourself.
Yes, I
Yeah,
know.
This is seriously all of your fault.
All right, I'm gonna play a swamp. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, mountain, swamp, Doomblade, the 10th District Legionnaire. So destroy
Blade.
non-black target creature.
Doomblade in this economy?
Yeah, I was
Yep.
gonna say that's a hefty situation for me. That's fine.
Yep.
If only that was a blue spell, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's do. All right, I'm gonna hold up and pass.
Okay, untap. Wrong. I've not actually had a land drop myself since turn 4.
Right.
But I've been able to do all this with the 4 lands.
I'm just
Fun
gonna.
fact about Voltron at home, this deck here, is there is only one card with a CMC greater than 2 in all deck. I'm going to bring back in 10th District because that would be the smart play at this stage of the game.
Would it?
And I mean, no, but it's fun. And this is a comedy show, so I will pass the turn. So,
Alrighty. Untap. Spectacles, you're tapped out, right?
land-wise, yeah, but I don't think I'm the threat anymore. Just letting you know.
No, that's fair, that's fair. So many of you. This is
That's the source of the multiplayer format there, Scoop.
I know. I know. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and because of this is Shine's wild format, I'm going to go ahead and activate Arumi.
Yep.
So clunky to tap. Why do I make these?
Literally.
Well, literally, yeah. Why do I just make big commander dioramas? Please don't ever bounce it.
They're large. Oh, you have to hold it. So, I think J-Ro's still in the chat too. Was our unsummoned friend.
Right.
Yeah. We're going to remove Coma's Faithful, Storefront, and Infectious Inquiry to bring in Floating Dream Zebra.
Yep.
So there is. I know I have. Which. So 3 clones. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and turn after that, just so I can fill my hand up. So they all see each other die. So that is draw 9. Then I will let me draw my 9 now. Clean up and to speed things along. Josh, I'll let you do your thing. I'll let you guys know when I'm cleaning up.
Oh, cool.
The blue player is drawing cards.
The blue player's drawing cards. This is dangerous, yeah.
This is dangerous, yeah.
Untap and draw. It's not a land, but it's close. Hmm. I think what we do is we tap 1 and 2 and cast a wedding invitation.
Oh,
when-
lovely.
When it enters the battlefield, draw a card, and I can tap sack it, and a target creature can't be blocked this turn. If it's a vampire, it gets lifelink. And I will draw. Hey, we got there. There's a land. We're gonna make Saproling.
Look at those Infinite tokens.
Heck yeah! Shout out to Megan from Infinite Tokens. And then let's cast a Converter Beast. It's an 4-mana 0/1 that ETBs and incubates 5.
Yep.
And I can, for 2 mana, I can transform that into an artifact creature. Let's see. Golly. I don't like that the blue player just drew a bunch of cards.
And left mana open.
And mana, yeah.
Well, while you guys aren't doing that, I'll just let you know I'm discording Swamp Island Swamp Trader's Clutch, which is target creature gets +1/+0, becomes black, gains shadow till end of turn, has flashback of 1 little black, and a Ashen Skin Zebra, which is the discard one.
Yep.
Okay. Well, the thing is, I don't want to swing my Infiltrator into Scooby, because he's going to block with Gary. Gary's going to die, and then we're going to get triple Garys next turn,
Yes.
which is terrifying.
Seems fine to me. I don't understand what you.
Need more Garys. Need more Garys.
More Garys.
More Garys.
More Garys.
Jeez. Let's see.
Shout out if your name is Gary in the chat. We need more of you.
We do. Oh, jeez. I'm just gonna. I'm a coward. I'm gonna pass.
Alrighty.
No.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Play a swamp for turn. I will tap a mountain and a swamp and play the Doomed Disentered. When Doomed dies, create a 2/2 zombie token. At least I have another blocker.
I'm happy for you. I really am, but also I'm not.
Let's see. What do I want to do here? One, two, three, four, five. Should I do it?
Do it, do it, do it. Unless it's me, then don't do it.
All right.
Are we allowed to call not it?
Oh, it's. I'm gonna tap one.
Well, I'm touching my nose, and you guys are not face cam, so
I'm gonna tap one. Do Eaten Alive. In addition to casting the spell, I sacrifice a creature. I'm gonna sacrifice it, but Yuri's gonna go up one, so that's always good. And then I'm gonna exile your commander, Drew.
You can do my commander. I want to get rid of it.
Nah, I'm good with it there.
No. Come on, blue player, counter it.
This is fun, PDH. We don't counter that kind of stuff. You know what we do?
Steal it.
Respond in black. What? Body and casualty my Arumi off of it. So mill 2 cards and return a creature card from my graveyard to my hand. So first one, mill 2, return Archaeomancer to my hand. Second one, lose Arumi to it. Go 1, go 2, and then return Arumi to my hand.
Yep. I just want to see you hold it.
Joke's on you. I still have it in a regular save.
Oh,
I'm not trying to
Shame.
put this. I'm not trying to put this thing in my hand.
I would love if you did have face cam and you like did do that.
Right.
It's just this awkward, like, just sitting, just.
Sitting.
Oh, wonder what he's got in his hand. Don't worry about it.
Are we on a commercial break on the stream, by the way? Or is it just on my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll hold for a second.
Yes.
That's so I want to point out. It's also still Taco Bell for you. It's always Taco Bell.
It's always Taco Bell. I love Taco
Always
Bell.
Taco Bell for you. Just for your stream.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, and then after that, I'm gonna pass.
Oh, look at that. What is more useful? Yeah, okay. Going to pay 1 to cycle Forgotten Cave to draw a card. Alright. Tell you what, let's do. We're going to do these boys look like again?
I just
Let's
have
get it
a
out.
2/4.
You just
and
got a
then
Gary.
A blue and black open.
Yeah. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous.
Warlock, thanks for the follow.
Oh, Dread Warlock?
Yep.
You're good, buddy. You know, let's try to do that second main if we're gonna do anything. God, Josh's board is terrifying, actually. Five, 6. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna pass, actually.
All right. End of your turn. Blue black. Prologue to Freesis. Everyone gets a point encounter, and I draw a card.
Yep.
Pyroblasting that one. Not dealing with it.
Fair.
No.
That is one of my favorite blue cards as well.
That's good. Okay. Untap. Draw.
Bad Demir, no poison. Leave that to the green players.
Love poison. I tried to warn you about Josh. I love him, but he's a problem.
Not.
To be fair, I did not attack for a reason.
Command tower. 1, 2, 3. Arumi again?
Fair.
Fair.
Seems good.
Mhm.
All right.
What I thought I was going to use.
and then we'll go blue, blue. No, we won't. Is that what we want to do? Is that the right play? Oh, I got mana now. I can actually do stuff. Yeah, that seems like. Alright, we'll go blue, blue, black, and then whatever. We will Archaeomancer.
Mm.
Hmm. To return Prologue 2 Free Suspect my hand.
Boo.
I have one blue-black open through Guildgate, and then I will pass turn.
Okay. Alrighty. Tap, upkeep, and draw. Hmm. So, I think what I do here is 3. I'm going to sack my commander because I just realized it's sack a creature. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's not another, so I've been sitting.
No, that was the point. That was actually the point, was when you didn't have the mana to cast it again with the tax. That's
Yep.
why I did that.
Yeah.
I never pointed it out because, why would I?
And then I'm going to pay 3 to recast it.
Hey, there you go.
Jeez.
The value.
Reading cards explains cards.
Yes,
Yep.
as some teacher I've heard say.
We gain a life, draw a card as well.
That's why I said it was less mean to hit you, because you could have did that eventually.
Yeah. We're going to play a land. We got a land drop.
Oh boy.
We're going to get a sapperling. And 1 mana, not much we can do. Gosh, jury is so big.
He's tiny.
No, he ain't. Don't you dare.
So, hmm. Yeah, I'm going to sacrifice the wedding invitation to make my infiltrator unable to be blocked. That's going to trigger and get a counter. It's going to give my commander a counter. And then I'm going to swing the 6/5 at Eric.
I will gladly take it.
Okay. And that is going to be it for me. I'll pass the turn.
Alrighty. Untap, upkeep, draw. Six, seven, eight. All right. Trying to see here. What? You know what? We'll do this. All right. I'm going to go to combat. I will tap a mountain to give Yuri trample.
Mm.
And then I will swing Yuri at. I don't know how to do this. I'm going to swing it at.
Well, can I quote a good friend of mine named Geek Beardly and ask, is any of that damage coming my way?
No.
Okay. Proceed.
I'm gonna swing it at Josh.
Hmm.
So he's a 5, 6, 7, 8. He is an 8, 7.
8-7.
With trample.
8-7 with trample. Yep. Yeah, I think we throw the converter beast and the desk. No, we don't do that. This guy's done his job. Yeah, we'll throw the converter beast in front of it and soak up 1 and take 7.
All right. In response to blocks, I'm gonna play Built to Smash, giving him +3/+3 until the end of turn. And if it was an artifact, he would gain trample, but he's not an artifact. But he already has trample because I paid for it.
So 11, so I'll take 10.
Yep.
Taking 10.
And that's commander damage as well.
In a chaman.
Yeesh.
Oof, ouch.
Yep.
Wait, is that? How much is already on? Oh, is that all new? Okay, I see the map now.
Yep.
All right.
And then I will pass the turn.
Tap and draw. Hmm. And Eric has most of his lands untapped.
Mm-hmm.
Josh has 1 land untapped. So no transform, just a sapling and a bunch of mean-looking things. Scooby is got a lot of cards in hand anyway, and one.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in hand.
I mean, in this version of Pauper, it's a lot. Okay.
Yeah. And this, yeah.
So
Getting the zebra to pop off was very advantageous.
very. The first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna tap in for a Acrason, I couldn't pronounce anything from Malara anyway. Squire, so it has Exalted, so whenever a creature attacks alone, that creature gets 1/1 till end of turn. I also have a creature. Or several. Tell you what, let's do. Because this game should theoretically end eventually, we're just gonna swing with 10th District over to Eric. With the Exalted, it'll be a 3/3 currently.
Mm-hmm. I will take the 3 and the 3
You will
commander.
Take 5,
Okay.
and actually 6.
3. I will take 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at 11 commander damage and 17 life.
Yep, so now I get a scry as well. Please be useful. That's... Should that go to the bottom? That should go to the bottom. Okay. And I should hold on to this, so I will pass.
Okie doke. Untap. Draw for turn. I'll go ahead and play a Path of Ancestry
Yep.
for my land. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. For an ever-flowing chalice.
Solid.
Mhm.
So ever-flowing chalice for 2. And then I will go ahead and what's the board state looking like? That stuff's not too bad. Alright, I will go ahead and declare activating Harumi.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and go blue-black, bringing back Ashen Skin, Subera, removing 3 lands. And then we will go ahead and move to, I guess, yeah, we'll go ahead and move to attacks. Since it's all during first main, and then just they'll each, it's a 1-2 coming at each of you.
Okay.
1, 2.
1-2.
I will declare a block with my O3.
Okay.
I will declare a block with my 1/1 here,
You got it.
and that puts a 1/1 counter on that district as well.
And I will take the 1.
Okay. End turn, all Ashen Skins get sacrificed. When the Ashen Skin Subera put in a graveyard, target opponent discards a card for each zebra put into graveyard. So that is discard 9 cards each.
Oh golly, I discard one card that I have.
No boy, I discard the 1 card I've been holding on to.
Yeah. I'm discarding Poison the Blade, 6-sided die, Guardian Gladewalker, Fertilid, and a Lignify.
Discarding this copy of Monastery Switchsphere, which monetarily costs more than the rest of the deck put together, because it's a
And
special copy.
somewhere, Brad from the PDH pod is in tears.
Yep.
And then I will pass
I mean-
turn after that.
Yo, Brad, I'm calling you out. Nah. Love you, bud. Love you, pals.
Untap. And draw.
You imagine if I just started beef on someone else's show with a different show?
Listen, I just heard on Shine Stream, like, man, there's some real call-outs. Like, I don't know who it was, but it was just, I can tell you where it heard from.
That's a good summation of my career. I don't know who it was.
Somebody clip that.
Let's see. Okay. I guess I'm going to go ahead and tap 2 to cast Emergency Weld, return an artifact or a creature from my graveyard to my hand, and then create a 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature token. We're going to use this Alex Arnett token as my 1/1 colorless, and we're going to bring back the wedding invitation.
Oh
Sounds
boy.
pretty trivial.
That is pretty trivial.
I'm sure that won't be an issue later. It's fine.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to go ahead and cast it. ETB, I'll draw a card.
Did I just RSVP no to the wedding? Is that allowed? Is it like prophecy block where you can pay 3 to like not go to the wedding?
So, yeah, I think we do this just to go ahead and get the ramp going. We're going to pay 2 for a charcoal diamond.
Oh, both of them.
Both of them. And let's. I guess it's going to happen sooner or later. We're going to send the infiltrator at Scooby. It is a 6/5 with trample.
6/5 with trample. Gary will be happy to eat at least 4 of that up.
Okay.
So I will take 2.
Sounds good. And that is going to be my turn.
Alrighty. I will untap, upkeep, draw. Wow, a land, just what I needed. Pass the turn.
I'm just trying to dissect Josh's board here, because not enough to undo the incubate. What's the trivial?
It's a 1/1 colorless soldier.
It is a soldier, yeah. Just like I'm kidding. Oh my god.
Alex was in here earlier. Be careful.
I know. Yeah, buddy, these are jokes. Like I said, this is a comedy program now. Gosh. See, the thing is, everyone wants to attack Josh, but everyone knows they shouldn't or can't. Like, the best option would be to like try and take out like somebody and let like the rest of you fight it out. But you know. It's 16 for commander damage and pauper?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, bully. Pass.
Alright, well, let's try this again. End of your turn. Chalice for 2. I'll tap that for a blue, and I'll prologue to Freeze again?
Yeah.
Alright. Everyone gets poisoned. I draw a card. Still and Pale Black. Cycle Barrenmore. Draw my card. Then go to untaps. Upkeep. Nothing. Draw. Island. All right. Let's try to do some shenanigans since we can.
Can we?
Yeah. Why not? Experimental augury.
Hmm.
Look at the top 3 cards of my library. One in my hand rests in the bottom of my library in any order, and then I proliferate.
Yep.
So
There it is.
everyone gets poison counter. Look at the top 3.
I have some juicy proliferate targets if you would like.
Same.
Ooh, you do, don't you?
As
I
do
do.
I. Honestly, if you give me like one more power, I can and Eric doesn't have any cards, I could take him out next turn.
That's real tempting, actually. All right. So one in my hand, the rest of the bottom. All right, in the hand, on the bottom. You know what? It's always been a dream of mine, because this is a comedy stream. I'm gonna do it. Give me 1 second. There we go.
It's not actually a comedy program, I'm just messing with Eric. Oh my god.
We like to have fun
Hey,
and
Shai,
joke
if you could,
around.
check your chat real quick. All right. So I've redeemed the channel points to discard a card, so I'm going to go ahead and discard Blight Belly Rat, which has Toxic 1, and when it dies, it proliferates.
Yep, there it is.
So activate a Roomy.
Yeah.
1 in a black.
Oh, Jesus.
Jeez.
Get the Blight Belly. Remove 3 lands.
I mean, at that point, I should have just redeemed new hand for you. Can I still do that in response? In response to his thing, can I use a different channel?
Oh my goodness.
Judge Shine. We need Judge Shine.
I mean, the way this game's going, I feel like
I
it's
won't
never
do it
gonna
just 'cause
end.
This is funnier, but like the fact that the rat is what in, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious if I'm allowed to do that for the next one.
I mean, we can see we've already been on for like an hour and 30.
Yeah, I know it's not been a very fast game, but it's been interesting to play it.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So I need. Can't do it like that. Then. Can? Sorry, I'm trying to do the mental math in my head. All right. For the shenanigans, also. Teardrop Kami.
Okay.
Sack it. Untap Arumi. Tap to reactivate Arumi.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, in response to the sack and the retap, I'm going to tap Arumi before you can use it.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Fair enough. In that case, three. All right. 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to go ahead and spread the sickness. Destroy target creature, and then proliferate. Because of the chaos that this is already causing, I'm going to go ahead and target Yuri.
Oh Lord.
Alrighty. So
I would have just targeted anything at Josh's, but okay, this is funny. That's funny too.
We're having a good time here. It's not about
Yeah,
the
no,
right
no,
play.
I'm
All right.
fine. No, no.
All right.
So
that
not.
so-
No, this is just funny.
so that 8 damage is gonna go to your face.
That's fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so I'll proliferate so everyone gets another poison counter.
Yep.
And then for my 4 now from Chalice and a black, let's go ahead and exhume. So everyone bring a creature back from their graveyard.
Oh. Interesting.
Ooh, everyone, huh?
Everyone.
Okay.
Mm,
Useful.
I'm bringing back the Doomed Dissenter.
I'm gonna pick back Spar and Contra.
I'm gonna grab this converter beast and I'm gonna incubate 5 again.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Seems good. Seems real good. I'm bringing back Gary.
Yep.
So that's
Mhm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. You're gonna gain 18.
Yep.
Woo.
Yep.
Uh,
So we lose 6.
yep. Everyone loses 6.
Brings me down to 10.
And at this point, I'm okay with losing because my deck kind of did what I wanted it to do, so
Mhm.
it doesn't matter at this point. Go
yeah.
ahead and because we're still in main phase 1 and because of Arumi's ability, let's go ahead and each of you gets swung at with a Blight Belly Rat.
Okay, well.
It is a 2/2 with Toxic 1.
Yep, I've got the construct to block once more, giving
Yep.
another 1/1 to Fence District, because that's where I thought your turn was going.
Mhm. I'll block with the 03.
I'll block with my 1/1 and
Yep.
create a 2/2 zombie.
Seems good, seems good. Then I will go ahead and go to the end phase. All 3 Blight Bellies die. They proliferate, so that's 3 more counters, 3 more poison counters, and my Chalice now goes up to 7.
That's pretty good. Would you like to
Cheeky.
proliferate any of my stuff?
You know what? Let's go ahead and let's give the squirrel 1 trigger.
Sweet. Okay. Well, let's hope for big draws. Tap and draw.
It feels good to not be the threat.
Now
It really
that's
does.
a pretty good draw.
Once again, generally okay with you all just ganging up and taking me out, just because it did the thing that I built this deck to do, even though it didn't win, and I am.
Oh no, that was incredible to watch.
Mhm.
I'm a fan for Pauper of building the engine to be so simple that
It like I was like once like mom came, I was like, oh, all this proliferate stuff. All right, well I guess we'll just build Arumi Infect, and I was like, I'm still short. I guess I'll just run Arumi Good Stuff also, and
Yeah.
call it. Like if you look at the
Yeah.
deck list, there's just Arumi Good Stuff tag in
Yeah.
Scryfall, which is just this is all just normal stuff that I just had the slots for. I guess we'll just do it.
no, that's how you build a fun deck, man.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna flip these 2 incubator tokens.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yep.
So. I wish I found some of my ways to actually sacrifice things for free. That would have been nice. So. Geez, 36.
36 with all tapped out after all those shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just
Let's.
a Pauper legal force of will hiding in the seams now.
1 card in hand, island on the board. I do have Daze and Gush open.
Yeah, well, Gush is incredible, so
As someone who has a Psychotog deck, it is super incredible.
I love it in my lands deck because it's like I can play multiple lands for her and pick up all these things to draw cards. Oh, I can put all the lands back. Yes. Add landfall triggers on each.
I'm gonna tap 3, sack this converter beast. I'm gonna gain a life and draw a card.
Yeah.
And put a counter here. That didn't help. Oh, this gets a counter as well.
You need more 5/5s.
I do need more 5/5.
You don't have enough of them.
There's not enough.
Not enough. Too few.
I'm gonna sack this wedding invitation
Yeah.
to give the infiltrator unblockable. 6. Cool. I guess we're going to send the infiltrator and 2 5/5s at Scooby.
The Infiltrator 2 5/5s, huh?
And the squirrel at Specs.
What's the squirrel's current?
It's a 5/5.
5/5, and how much commander from you do I already have? I actually don't have any commander from you right now.
No.
So that's...
Nope.
Oh, because I pacifismed it like super.
Yeah.
Yeah. At this stage in the game, I'm thinking I can take 5 and 5 commander. So I will do that.
We'll block one of the 5/5s with my Archaeomancer.
And just so you know, all these that have counters on them do have trample as well.
Oh, I know. I have Botanical Brawler. I know your little trample beetle shenanigans. So 5, 10, 15, 14, 13 points of damage coming to me.
That's why I thought.
Well,
you'd
hang
be
on,
good
it's
now.
it's a 1/2.
It's a 1/2.
So this is 8,
8. Oh, my bad.
8,
No, they're all-
5.
All right.
Yep.
We kept talking about all these 5/5s. I just didn't even...
Yeah, the infiltrator's it's an 8/7 right now.
No, seems good. Seems good.
Yep,
Seems
yep,
real good for you.
That's all I can do. I'm gonna pass.
That's all.
That's all.
That's it. That's fine.
Well, I mean, he did follow up to my nonsense redeem channel points to discard, proliferate a bunch.
All right.
Mhm.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
It's why when Shine was in the inaugural PDH tournament, I was harassing him in chat. I'm like, "Can I burn points? Can I use points for this?
Yeah.
Can I help you?"
I'm like, shit, I gotta turn them off. I'm gonna pay 4, bring Yuri back out. And then I will pay 1 Montana and play Messenger's Speed. Enchanted creature has trample and haste.
Yup. Love that card.
And then I will just hold up and pass.
Sure. Okay. We're gonna play Tormenting Voice. As an additional cost, I have to discard a card, which I shall discard and draw 2 cards. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to play Homestead Courage, targeting 10th District, which puts a 1/1 counter on it and gives it Vigilance till end of turn. But by targeting it, I get another 1/1 counter on it. I also get to scry. That's going to the bottom. Bottom, I say, not the second bottom. Wacky shenanigans. Okay. Going there. Alright, so that would be... Alright, so I have an 8/8 because of Exalted. Vigilance coming at... Alright. Josh,
What's up?
if I attack Scooby,
Mhm.
and I can clear his board,
Oh yeah.
except he has a chance to
Sound-
retaliate next turn. But I'm not... Or I can attack you and try and clear out one of your stupid little pithy blockers. Eric, I'm not too worried about, I'll be honest.
I ain't got nothing going on over here.
We all know how Yuri works. Yuri got reset.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... I'm like... kind of thinking... I'm gonna try and swing at Scooby and hope you don't attack me, Josh. There's no reason to, like, there's no negotiating here, because you could... Yeah. So, 8/8 Vigilance at Scooby.
Block with Gary.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. But I still got to attack this turn, so I will pass.
Alright.
Leaving
Untap.
1 red open.
Draw. Alright. Let's tap to activate Arumi.
Yep.
For 1 blue, targeting Teardrop Kami. And then we will go ahead and there they are. All right. Sack 1, ton tap. 1, 2, 3, for 5, 10, 13, 11. Actually, no, let's just do this smart way. I mean, I probably could do the infect route, but let's not. For 7 and a black, contagious nim, 2/2 infect.
Yep.
And then with the untapped Urumi, retap it with the 6, 7, 5 black, flashback 3 Garys. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 3 times over, so that's 16.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's game.
No. Yep, yep, yep.
Yep, it was gonna be that, or it was gonna be Archaeomancer and trying to hit back a bunch of proliferate things and then just poison you all out with a bunch
Yeah,
of weird.
no.
Yeah.
GG's.
That was a thing that happened, that occurred, that happened recently. I was barely participating by the end there, but
Hell yeah.
Lots of Garys.
Well, I appreciate Drew for stepping in last minute and
yeah, no, thanks so much.
whooping us all.
I mean, if it wasn't for the blue zebra.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Josh.
And that Lignify was heading straight for Arumi if you didn't make me discard it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
hit that. I was like, I need to, this is my
Yeah.
chance to get one of them
Mhm.
sweet battle tags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna proudly hang up in front of my workstation.
Hell yeah.
You gotta know, like, I was absolutely saving the Pyroblast for your commander, but the second that in prologue if I dropped it, like, he's not allowed.
No.
Oh,
Not allowed.
oh no. Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
see. I see what he's doing here. He's doing nonsense with proliferate.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah. In Pauper, no less. In Pauper, it's so much harder to deal with.
I was gonna say Spectacles knows that's half my pauper decks are all infect.
Yeah, so that I have counter magic for in red, which only targets blue. So had there not been a blue player, those would have been really bad draws.
Mm-hmm.
So what's funny is that Shine's actually seen this deck, but this is when he did his $15 deck challenge. So like the cards that I had to swap back in, for it, that was just like cards that were not drawn or ever saw, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess you still work.
Right.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah,
So
that's about where this deck is. It's sitting at like 17, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's great. I like it.
yeah. I know.
Like I said, half my cost is that one special edition Monastery Swiss Spirit Secret Lair.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then $4 each for a red elemental blast and a pyroblast. So then that's still like under 20, I think, total.
Yep. I know later on in the month, I believe it's the 26th, I'm doing an $8 deck challenge for Pauper. So we'll see who can make it happen.
Yeah, I wanted to sign up for that one, but picking up my wife from the airport
Yeah.
that day, and so she'll be gone for a week. I'm like, there's no way. I'd be like, hey, you've been gone for a week with my kid, so I'm gonna play Magic tonight.
Right.
I missed you for a week, but
Yeah. So Chris from One More Game wanted me to do $5, and I said no. Let's make it $8. Give people the extra $3. Like,
For their commander, probably.
yeah. Like, $5 is hard.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably pull it off for 8 with the one deck Chris and I came up with. Or I came up with it, Chris was like, hell yeah, which is what he says to everything I say, but this is a very special hell yeah. But it's going to be Zada, basically this kind of concept, but mono red, so even worse for people.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So Josh, what did you think about your first time playing Pauper?
I absolutely love it. I love the just the chill nature of it. Just be like, hey, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna turn stuff sideways. It's not all about the $100 interaction cards and stuff like that. And it's finding cool new little synergies and cards that people don't typically play.
Yep.
It's really, really cool. And that's actually what I was going to show some people, some of the cool stuff that I had in here, like Phyrexian Ghoul. Nobody plays that. It's a 3-mana 2/2 that just lets you sack a creature to give something 2/2.
Right.
Or to give itself 2/2. Bloodflow Connoisseur is a free sack outlet. Ivy Lane Denizen and Master Chef just to pump things up a little more. Vermin Gorger is a great one. Just tap and sack and drains everybody for 2. Just cool little cards that I looked through. I was like, oh, these are just sitting in my my bulk bin, and threw them together, and it was a ton of fun to play.
And that's the biggest thing with Pauper. Like I love it. Me being a bulk, loving my bulk, I have so much of it. And when Chris introduced me to the format, I'm like, oh, I can make this deck and this deck, and you just go through your bulk, and you're like, wow, this is okay, all right.
Yep. I know Alexis is actually making her first Pauper deck too, so I need to pressure her and get her on here with you all.
Hell yeah.
She is building Necrogen Rot Priest.
Oh gosh.
Nice.
She's that monster.
So I have one of those as well. It's a very, very fun deck to play. Alex from Trivial Encounters just gave one away.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So I mean, take a look at our deck list on Moxfield. I mean, it's pretty, especially if you got a lot of the stuff from All We Won. It's wicked easy to make the Rot Priest with everything with toxic and poison. I mean,
for sure.
I most likely will probably be playing my Rot Priest on that $8 deck challenge because that deck's only $7.03.
And that's the one thing I love about Pauper too. I mean, these decks are dirt cheap, and anybody can pick one up and play with it. It's
Oh yeah.
that's
Yeah.
so cool.
I think the cheapest deck I have was the first Pauper deck I ever made, and that was Kenji the Sky Warden. It's a $4.94 deck,
Oh wow.
and it does work.
It does.
Mhm.
Watch an episode of that one.
Heck yeah.
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 I mean, that's I'm not gonna lie. So I got into Pauper was as a new parent. It was just one of those where I want to keep playing Magic, I can't keep up, or be like, oh, hey, Modern, Standard, and like, oh yeah, sure, let me just drop this much money. I was like, oh, Pauper, I have all this bulk, and I'm guilty of, oh, let me just throw this deck together, and then like either OMG or she's like, hey, Pauper, hey, you're free this night to play. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, you know what? I'm swinging by the LGS. I got $10 in my pocket. Hey, and I was like, oh no. I'm like, I need all of these commons.
Right.
Here's a 10. Keep the change.
Yeah.
So the craziest thing is my local LGS that's like 4 minutes away from me doesn't sell commons or uncommons.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I go to the local flea market and buy them, and the guy, he charges me like next to nothing for them because I've bought so many. Like, I'll walk up with a stack, and he's like, dude, just give me $5. Like, I'm not going to go through them. I'm like, perfect. Thanks.
Nice.
Yeah, speaking of flea market cards, just got 3 literal shoe boxes worth of commons from like 7th and 8th edition Odyssey block, like old good stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah, but these cards were in my old bulk when Eric's the one who got me into my first Pauper game, just on a random cold call tweet that I saw because I'm friends with Cody.
Yep.
John Fund. Much love, bud. But so I just started playing mask cards, and I'm like, oh, I can build a deck around this, and eventually it formed into this deck. Was these 4 cards.
Nice.
But I also wanted to say, I told you that there's only one card with CMC greater than 2. This is it, Flaming Fist.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
For this deck, it's like,
Yep.
yeah. So
For sure.
Alrighty, so it's at 11 o'clock. Let's go around the table. We'll start with Josh, and then we'll go to Spectacles, and then Scooby, and then I will go last. So tell people where they can find you and what your streaming schedule is like if you stream.
Yeah. Well, you can find me on Twitter, Rebel6812. I'm on there. I post randomly, nothing in particular. You can find myself and my partner Alexis. We stream twitch.tv/RebelGaming68 on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 9 p.m. We just typically just regular casual power EDH, nothing too high power or competitive or anything like that. But yeah, that's it for me. Thanks again for having me on. It was an absolute blast.
Always. And yourself, Spectacles.
Yeah, Spectacles in Blue. How do you do? That is me. I am a photographer. You can find my stuff on Instagram at Spectacles in Blue. I'm also on Twitter at Spectacles in Blah, which is the same thing without an E at the end. I take photos of collectibles and of people. I have a few samples of my things. So this is actually my latest photo here. Did a little tribute to Nashi, the new Nashi. But like I said, I also take photos of people, and there's some guy I met at MagicCon.
Hey, I know
some
that
dude.
guy.
Some guy.
Some guy.
Some guy. So if you like photos like that, they're all over my Instagram, and I sometimes cross-post to Twitter, not so much lately, and I try and post almost daily. But almost.
Almost. And yourself, Drew?
I am Scooby-Doo Zero. You can pretty much find me anywhere as Scooby-Doo Zero. I really am just slowly exploring the space of Commander dioramas and things like that. And really, the only other claim to thing with streaming is you'll see me on other people's streams, and will be gladly rocking that giant battle tag, especially if you can get it to Chris before he leaves for RIW, I will wear that with pride during the tournament. Just like, oh, this thing, oh, don't worry about it.
So, fun fact, I might be coming.
Oh.
I have to work it out, but we will see. I most likely will be there. It's still up in the air. I just got a new job, so I have to figure out what I can do to work around it. But I might be there. But no, I should be getting them tomorrow. So if I get them tomorrow, I will send them out Wednesday morning, and you should have them by Saturday. So you will definitely have them before then, and then you can challenge Chris to get his.
Exactly. I'm just gonna start become the borderline Pokemon master of them all.
Right.
Real quick, I know you gotta sign off. If you end up taking off, hit me up. I'm already picking up Chris from the airport.
Yep.
So just let me know. I'll be happy to also be your driver.
Yeah. I'll let you know. Like I said, it's also my mother's birthday, so I don't know. So I'm trying to figure it out. Only because I can't make Vegas because of a wedding. And it's a wedding that I kind of have to go to because I am in the wedding. So, yeah.
I just want to say, because I know Eric and Chris usually travel together. That'd be amazing, Scooby, if you picked up Chris and you're like, all right, Eric, see you. We'll just
Right. See you later. Yeah.
I only have room for one of you, and I'm waiting on this battle tag. So
on the back of my bicycle here.
Right.
Catch an Uber.
Catch an Uber, bud. Speaking about battle tags, if you guys want battle tags, they look like this. They're basically a Pokemon badge. That's basically how everybody's talking about them. Creators are going to have them. Trying to get more creators to get on board and get them for their streams or for when you go to cons and you sit down and play with a creator. I know, unfortunately, I can't make it to Vegas, but the next con I go to, I will have a bunch with me, and I will be gladly stealing Gunner's game with the Shocks and play people the fastest game of Magic for my battle tags. But right now on the website, you can get your own. They're the black ones. They're the Alpha Project. It says make the challenge, throw in your tag. Let's see who comes out victorious and who will have the most tags. So anybody can buy these. They are $10. They'll get shipped right to your house, and then you can win creators like Chris's off of Chris. If you see him at an LGS or a con, you say, hey, I'm going to throw in my black battle tag and I want to play you for yours. And if you win, Chris will give you his. If you win against me, I will give you mine. Same thing for tonight. Scooby Drew's going home with one. JM will have one from last Thursday's stream. So it's to get the creators and people having a momentum about a game. I know this was a fun, casual game, but now at least Drew has something to remember the game and his win by. Other than that, the other thing I do is I do clothing. So I do headbands, custom headbands, as you see. Spectacles has one on. We just came out with some Pride-themed bands. So you got Donut Party, you have the Colorful Cheetah, and then I forgot what my wife named the other one. I think it's like tie-dye something. But they're all inspired by Pride Month, which, like I say to everybody, love who you want and be who you want to be. So, other than that, let's see who is on. I believe
Carlo's still streaming. You're probably just.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to Carlos. One, because he's an awesome creator, and two, he's a part of the Magic Jank family.
Yes.
So we'll raid over there. They need to make it so this raid doesn't take like 30 seconds to load.
No, see, it's fine. It's that awkward Midwest goodbye where you're just like,
You're like,
all right, well,
"Hey."
we're taking off, and then
Right.
you're just kind of like, ooh.
Well, we're
one
still
more thing.
here.
Oh, yeah.
We got the headband. I'm showing off the towel part of the headband, Eric. If you want to just talk about that real quick.
Yeah, so they're all terry cloth, custom terry cloth. Those are pink. Stay tuned for more colors. I can get the terry cloth in different colors, but it's to keep you from sweating. Before this, I played competitive paintball, so I always used to have a headband on my head to keep the sweat out of your eyes. We have all custom fabrics. That one right there is the Sugar Mama. They're made out of sugar skulls. They got girls on them and a bunch of skulls, and they look cool. So if you want to check those out, www.slydepb.com. It's in my link tree. It's slydepb.com. Y'all have a good night. We're going to raid over Carlo right now.